together.
This is Toronto, host of 2 WrestleManias, and this weekend the final premium live event stop on the road to this year's WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber takes place here, home of the Major League Baseball's Toronto Blue Jays. This is the Rogers Center, where we will determine who gets a massive title opportunity at WrestleMania, a men's and women's Elimination Chamber matchup. Just down the street, we're at the Scotiabank Arena, home of the NBA Raptors, the NHL's Maple Leafs, and tonight, home to Friday Night Smackdown in this, the Elimination Chamber Kickoff show. Here tonight live, the voice of the voiceless, he's known as CM Punk. He's looking to earn his first championship opportunity in 12 years. CM Punk is entering his 5th Elimination Chamber. He has 1 win in his career. Last year's Elimination Chamber winner, Drew McIntyre, is here. He has 2 wins in the Chamber in his career. He hopes to go on to WrestleMania to take on Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship. NXT upstart Roxanne Perez is here, the Rumble Iron Woman. Can she win her debut Chamber match and go on to meet either Rhea Ripley or Io Sky for the world title at WrestleMania? Bayley enters her 3rd Chamber match tomorrow night. She won a tag team championship match in the Chamber. She looks to return to WrestleMania in the world title picture this year. Liv Morgan enters her 6th Chamber. No one else is close to her Chamber experience. Can she keep a great year going? Her and Raquel won the tag titles this past Monday night on Raw. And also here tonight, Toronto's own, the Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus is here. Trish Stratus with a tag team matchup at the Elimination Chamber tomorrow. Welcome everyone to the Elimination Chamber Kickoff show.
From diabolical depths comes unfathomable horror.
10 tons of steel, 2 miles of chain, the demonic Elimination Chamber.
Muster all of your courage. For many brave souls have crossed the threshold, yet none have left unscathed. Abandon hope, all we who enter the Elimination Chamber.
Wonderful weekend. It is the final premium live event stop on the road to this year's WrestleMania. Now, Toronto has been an incredible city for WWE history. Wonder how many of you were actually at Skydome, as Rogers Center was once called, for WrestleMania 6, when Hulk Hogan took on the Ultimate Warrior. Or how about WrestleMania 18 in the same building, when Hollywood Hulk Hogan took on The Rock. And tomorrow night, once again in the Rogers Center, we look to make history. The 12th time your great city has hosted a WWE premium live event. There is so much at stake tomorrow night. I want to start with the unsanctioned match between 2 Canadians from Montreal, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. They've had their issues and problems over the years, but now it has come down to this, a match where the WWE will not be held responsible to whatever happens to these competitors in this match. The referee is only there to count the 1, 2, 3, or to watch one of the opponents submit to the other. That is tomorrow night here in Toronto. Also, she'll be here in just a little bit, the legend, the Hall of Famer from in Toronto, Trish Stratus. She will team up with the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton, to take on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. That, of course, takes place tomorrow night at Elimination Chamber. And later on tonight on Friday Night Smackdown, I'm going to have a special interview with Cody Rhodes, because Cody has a very big decision to make tomorrow night. Will he sell his soul? Will he sell out to the final boss, The Rock? And we also have two massive Elimination Chamber matches. In the men's match, 6 men will vie for an opportunity to face Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania. We know the world title is set. That'll be Gunther versus main event Jey Uso. On the women's side of things, we know that Trish Stratus will defend her WWE title against Charlotte Flair. Monday night on Raw, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky have a match for the women's world title. The winner of that will defend against the winner of tomorrow night's Elimination Chamber. And this field is absolutely stacked. Naomi, Bianca Belair. Bianca actually won an Elimination Chamber matchup. Alexa Bliss, who's won a chamber in the past, makes her return. How about Bayley, who actually won an Elimination Chamber matchup as well? And no woman in history has had more appearances inside the Elimination Chamber than Liv Morgan. Veterans abound. You sort of jumped the queue a little bit, Roxanne, but nonetheless, NXT upstart Roxanne Perez making her debut in the Elimination Chamber. Roxanne, let's talk about what has been an absolutely incredible year for you. NXT Women's Champion, Royal Rumble last month. You set a record. You lasted 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 40 seconds. And now you enter into your debut Elimination Chamber match with an opportunity to main event WrestleMania. Can you get it done in your first ever chamber match?
Can I get it done? Michael, tomorrow, I plan on dominating the Elimination Chamber just like I dominated the entire NXT Women's Division. Just like you said, I made history in NXT. I was NXT. First ever Iron Survivor, first ever Breakout Tournament winner, 2-time NXT Women's Champion. Do you really think that it's gonna be any different here?
You've never been inside a chamber before. It is dangerous, it is career-threatening. Careers have been shortened inside that chamber, and you're in against 5 women who are extremely experienced in that structure. How on earth can you be ready for this?
I've been ready my whole entire life. 10 years, I've been working towards this moment. And you wanna know something, Michael? Every single one of those women in that chamber, I used to look up to.
Ding dong, idiot. You weren't done? Oh, I just wanted to help you out because you said you used to look up to us, but where I'm standing, it looks like you still do. She's short. Look, I respect everything you've done in NXT, and I did it all too. You know, I was NXT Women's Champion. I made history there myself. I've made history in the Royal Rumble. I won the Royal Rumble, if you remember that. We know everything you've done. We're proud of you. Good job. But everything you're saying, it doesn't quite match up until you do it on Raw, until you do it on Smackdown. And in the Elimination Chamber, I won.
Winning Elimination Chamber is me. And do you want to know why? Do you guys want to know why? Not only do I have more experience in this match than the both of you combined, but I also have momentum on my side because not only am I the first and only Women's Crown Jewel winner, but Raquel and I are the record-breaking, history-making, 3-time Women Tag Team Champions. And that makes us the greatest Women's Tag Team Champions of all time. better than Bianca. That means we're better than Naomi. That means we're better than Jade. We're better than any combination of a tag team you can create.
Liv, can I interrupt you just for a second?
Get her!
So you brought up Jade Cargill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hello.
Continue.
Let's just cut to the chase here. There's been all kinds of allegations. There's been video footage and everything. Did you two attack Jade Cargill and take her out of action so you could have an opportunity to win the tag titles?
Michael, for the 100th million billionth time, Raquel and I had absolutely nothing to do with it. But you know what, Michael? Do you know what? So what if we did? What's Jade gonna do about it? Nothing, because she's not here. We're in Elimination Chamber. She's not. I'm tag team champion. She's not. I don't miss her, Michael. Do you miss her? I know these people don't miss her. It's not like our women's division is lacking anything. We are thriving.
We need help out here. Somebody get security. Well, as we try to get order restored here, that is just a bit of a look at what might happen tomorrow night inside the Elimination Chamber. 6 women will battle it out. 2 women start. The other 4 will be locked in pods. They'll be released at regularly scheduled intervals. Once you're eliminated, you head back to the locker room. The last woman standing will head to WrestleMania for an opportunity at either Rhea Ripley and Io Sky for the World Championship. Well, we'd like to extend a special thank you to Poppy for New Way Out, the official theme song of WWE Elimination Chamber. New Way Out is featured on the album Negative Spaces, available now on Apple Music and Spotify. So, hey, Julie, you want to get these mics out of the way since we just had this big brawl? Good job. Nice job. Ladies and gentlemen, want to welcome a very special guest now. You know her very well here in Toronto. She is a Hall of Famer. Many believe she is the greatest women's champion of all time. And for the first time in a couple of years, she will be involved in a non-Royal Rumble match tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Trish Stratus. Indeed, thank you, Trish.
You're welcome.
Trish, how great does it feel to be back here in your hometown of Toronto to compete tomorrow night?
This feels incredible. It's surreal. Like, it's 25 years in, guys. Coming home is incredible, always. The warm welcome. Of course, the commute was quite manageable as well. But I feel like as I look out to you guys, we've shared so many incredible moments together. I feel like some of you might have been there when I retired, or at least your dad was, you know? So coming back is incredible, and the way you received me means so much to me. And I plan on delivering, what am I gonna deliver tomorrow night? The Elimination Chamber? What are we gonna do?
Stratus.
Does anyone know?
Faction?
Stratisfaction.
You know, I mentioned this earlier. Toronto has had the distinct pleasure of hosting 2 WrestleManias, WrestleMania 6 and then WrestleMania 18. Tomorrow, it used to be called Skydome, now it's Rogers Center. Tomorrow at Rogers Center, there's going to be...
We still call it the Skydome, though.
There's going to be 2 superstars in that building tomorrow that were actually part of WrestleMania 18. One, of course, the final boss, The Rock. The other, standing to my right, Trish Stratus. How great does it feel to be returning now to Skydome tomorrow?
It's never lost on me the generational impact of being here and being back here. If you look back, you see, you know, Hogan and Warrior. Then you saw Hogan and Rock. You saw me and with Lita, you know, competing for the Women's Championship. And then to come back and be in this tag match with my tag partner, Tiffany Stratton. It's pretty special. I'm so glad I get to share that moment with her, to know that you know, she watched me growing up, and now we're in there delivering Stratusfaction together. Are you guys ready for some Trishy time and some Tiffy time?
So I wanted to ask you, Trish, it is you and Tiffany against Nia and Candice tomorrow night. Why did you know, go to Tiffany Stratton? What is it about her that wanted you to team with her?
Seeing her initially, I knew that the fans, you guys, drew a lot of similarities between us. We had to knock down the preconceived notion of what we could do in the ring. And it was something that we had to get in the ring and prove ourselves to all of you guys. And I think it's kind of neat that we were throwing the ball. It was a sink or swim situation, and we both were able to keep that ball and keep running. Now she's definitely up there, still running. The momentum of Tiffany Stratton is amazing, and I think that, you know, to see that we're going to have a moment together, it means a lot to me as part of my 25th anniversary to come back and share that with her in Toronto.
Yeah, and we're talking about this all this year. It's the 25th anniversary of Stratusfaction. I mean, I cannot believe. I mean, I have the honor to be able to call some of your first matches and all that. And I mean,
We're over it. We don't care. No, they're over it. No, you're over it too.
Can't hear you.
Do not be rude to my candy cane. You shut your mouth. It's bad enough we had to come to this disgusting, depressing town. You better shut your mouth when she's speaking. Go ahead, Candy, hit it.
You're retired. You're not retired. Nobody cares. We don't care. They don't care. You don't care.
I think they don't care about what you have to say, Candice.
Trish, I need you to shut up, okay? We are literally, first of all, this outfit is hideous. Second of all, nobody cares about you leaving, coming back, leaving, coming back. Oh, now I want to be with Tiffy time. Boring, okay? I'm gonna do everybody here a favor. Me and Candice are gonna annihilate your Stratusfaction. First of all, I'm not giving a free show to these losers. I'll see you tomorrow. And you look like...
What did we want to say to her? What did we want to say to them? Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow night at Elimination Chamber to see Nia Jax, who looks okay, and Candice LeRae to take on Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton tomorrow night at Elimination Chamber. Let's hear it one more time for the Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus.
You don't look cool.
Thanks,
you look
Trish.
Very dapper.
Thank you. WWE World is coming to Las Vegas April 17th to the 21st. WWE and Fanatics events have announced the 5-day event featuring immersive fan experiences in the largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history, appearances by many WWE superstars, and so much more. Tickets are on sale now via fanaticsevent.com/WWE. And we invite all of you to visit the Elimination Chamber Superstore located here in Toronto at Rogers Center, Gate 1 store. Shop the largest selection of Elimination Chamber merchandise, open now until Sunday. Well, later on tonight, on Friday night SmackDown, live here in Canada on Netflix, USA Network back in the States, a huge decision to be made tomorrow at Chamber by Cody Rhodes. I'm going to have a special interview with Cody and try to pry some information out of him, whether or not he's made a decision on the offer from the boss, the final boss, that is, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, supercharging this WWE universe.
Next year, finally, WrestleMania is coming back to New Orleans! You know that dropping this WrestleMania news wasn't the only great gift that I was gonna bring to you guys here in New Orleans, right? The Rock, the final boss, came here to call somebody out who I respect, who I admire. Come on down, Cody Rhodes. That feels good, doesn't it? They love you, man. But I wanted to call you out here for something, Cody, because it's important. And that is this. You are a great champion, and you know that. But my friend, I want you to be my champion.
You above all people know I'm their champion.
Cody Rhodes, if you become my champion, I can open up doors and possibilities for you that you never knew existed. Every dream you've ever had, I can make come true. I just need you to be my champion. I don't want you to answer me tonight. I will meet you in Toronto, Canada, at Elimination Chamber. You give me your answer then. Before I leave, I want you to know this. The one thing that I want more than anything in this world is that.
All of this is about you want?
No. I don't want that. I want your soul. I'll see you in Toronto at Elimination Chamber.
And tonight, live on Friday Night Smackdown, Netflix in Canada, USA in the States, Cody Rhodes' final words before he goes face-to-face with the final boss, The Rock, tomorrow night at Elimination Chamber. Again, start time tomorrow, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific for Elimination Chamber. Kickoff show starts 2 hours prior right here in Toronto. Of course, the Cody Rhodes is the undisputed WWE champion. He will defend that title at WrestleMania against the winner of the men's Elimination Chamber match. It is a star-studded match, perhaps the biggest match in Elimination Chamber history, with some of the biggest names of all time, including John Cena's final Elimination Chamber appearance. I want to bring out a man now who knows what it takes to win the Elimination Chamber, not once, but twice. He was last year's winner. He went on to WrestleMania to win the World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. First off, I miss you on Monday Night Raw. Sincerely.
Well, I don't miss you, Michael Cole.
Okay, well, nonetheless, I mentioned it earlier. You won last year's Chamber. You actually are one of the only men to win the Chamber, then go on and do what you said you were going to do at WrestleMania, win the World Championship, albeit for 5 minutes, 34 seconds, but nonetheless, you did win the world title. at WrestleMania last year.
If you're going to get into the facts, you usually leave out facts. I also won another Elimination Chamber when I was world champion, and I ran through everybody. Continue.
So my question for tomorrow is, you are heading into one of the most star-studded Elimination Chamber matches of all time. How are you going to go through these 5 other men to get back to WrestleMania to face Cody for the championship?
I mean, you know, Punk's a lot older, and is he still in the makeup chair? Give the guy some time, he'll be out here eventually. I've got this big question to answer. This is a very big question, Michael Cole, requires a lot of thought. But it seems like the kind of question I'm going to answer on Smackdown, not the freaking Kickoff show. Y'all cheer for me when I walked out here. I remember last time I was here in Toronto, the Toronto screw job went down. I won the Money in the Bank briefcase. I went to cash in, and you know who screwed me over, and you all freaking cheered. You think I've got short-term memory just because I'm good at my job? I'm exciting, I'm jacked, I'm handsome. You cheer when I walk out. I remember everything, so you get nothing right now from Drew McIntyre.
Well,
As for you, Michael Cole, I know tomorrow you're going to be in commentary. You're going to bury me. You're going to call me delusional. You're going to miss out key parts of the story to make me sound wrong when all I tell is the truth. And then your boy's going to come out there. You're going to get so excited. You'll probably get on the table. And actually, you'll be on the table because we can't shoot you below the table because you'll get so excited out there. So if you're going to go that crazy for Cena, I got this lip balm for you. So I'll put it in your pocket right here. Oh, you've got no pocket, you gimmick pockets, there you go. So if you're gonna kiss his arse, at least use that first. Bye.
Thanks, Drew. Thank you. Well, I could use this. It's cold up here and dry. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, another man who will be in the chamber match, actually won one in his career. He successfully defended a championship inside the chamber. You guys were chanting for him a few moments ago. Please welcome the Second City Saint, CM Punk. Well, I was ready for the next verse.
Don't step on it.
I mentioned to Drew, it was very rude, by the way, that this is the most star-studded chamber match in history. I want to run through the participants and get your thoughts on them. Let's start with Logan Paul. Second chamber match.
Let's start with somebody else.
Okay, we'll get back to Logan Paul.
It's a veritable who's who until you get to him, and then it's who's that, so leave him last.
Well, okay, let's start with Seth Rollins, someone you know very, very well.
We start with somebody else. Jeez. All right, go ahead. I'm going to obviously have personal problems with everybody, so just, start with somebody, I guess.
Okay, let's start with Damian Priest.
There you go. Okay. I like Damian Priest. I think in the chamber, he's the one guy that I don't have a personal problem with. That being said, the stakes being as high as they are, and all this chaos now surrounding who's going to sell their soul if Cody doesn't, well, once the bell rings, he's a competitor. He knows he will get no quarter from me, and none will be given.
Drew McIntyre, who you had an absolute war with for much of last year.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre knows what I'm capable of when I'm locked inside of a steel cage. I expect a lot of the same from Hell in the Cell to be revisited tomorrow if he is unfortunate enough to have his pod open up while I'm in the ring.
Okay, Seth Rollins.
Same with Seth. You know, these are individuals that I wish I could have left in my rearview mirror as I blaze a trail to WrestleMania, to main event. But these are the top guys in the business. So when you inhabit this rare air, these are the individuals you're going to have to deal with. I obviously don't struggle with dealing with them. More of the same. You saw me, Toronto, you saw me on the debut of Netflix pin Seth Rollins and beat him. I expect more of the same tomorrow night in the Elimination Chamber.
Logan Paul enters his second chamber. He eliminated you in the Rumble match.
He did. He threw me over. Listen, the sun shines on a dog's ass every once and again, doesn't it? Yeah, listen, there's somebody else in this match, isn't there?
Someone that you had one of the, I believe, one of the greatest rivalries with in the history of WWE. I believe he's the greatest of all time, and he's in his final Elimination Chamber match. The man who stands in your way of going to WrestleMania, John Cena.
How do we feel about John Cena, Toronto? How do we feel about John Cena breaking the record of the most world championships? You want to see him get to 17? I kind of want to see it too, but it's not going to happen at my expense. And that's kind of the story and the history between me and John Cena. Greatest of all time? Absolutely 100% debatable. After last night, it's going to be a lot harder for you to say he's the greatest of all time because he's going to come up just a little bit short, just like he always does when he's in the ring with CM Punk. I'm looking very much forward to locking up with John Cena for the very last time, and I do mean it will be the very last time, because you want to put your stamp on this legendary career, you got to go through me, and we all know that ain't going to happen. Best in the world.
Final question, and I want to end with this. Time's running out. You know, we don't know how many years you have left in your in-ring career. You've put a ton of pressure on yourself to get to your first main event ever at WrestleMania. What happens if you cannot get it done tomorrow night inside the chamber?
We like to keep it positive around these parts. You see it right there. PMA means positive mental attitude. I don't like to think about the what ifs. I've failed a lot of times in my life on the biggest stages. I think why these people love me and why they chanted my name during my 10-year absence is because when I do fall, when I do fail, I get back up. I said it last year after I got hurt and I missed out on WrestleMania. I said, well, there's always next year. But yeah, you're right. Can I afford to say that again tomorrow night if it doesn't go my way? Am I running out of time? Will I have to call in a favor? Will I have to, I don't know, sell something? I don't know. Do I have a soul to sell, Michael Cole? Time will tell. What I know is that every time I get to lace up my boots or my lemonade hokas and even come out here in front of this crowd is a privilege, and I'm grateful for it. I'm not going to stop until the wheels fall off. I'm happy to be here, and tomorrow night, I'm going to paint a violent masterpiece for all of Toronto. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night, CM Punk has an opportunity to win a chance to fight for his first world title in 12 years. Can CM Punk get it done inside the Elimination Chamber? 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Peacock. We'll see you tomorrow night at Rogers Center. Have fun tonight, Smackdown. Have fun here in Toronto.
Just